Morocco is witnessing one of its most powerful youth uprisings in decades, in another episode of the Global South GenZ uprising. Since late September, a movement known as GenZ 212 being the phone code for Morocco, has filled the streets of Rabat, Casablanca, Tangier, Agadir, Oujda, and beyond. The spark came from a tragedy in Agadir. 8 women died in childbirth at a public hospital. For many Moroccans, this was the breaking point, a symbol of how the health system has been left to decay. But frustration runs much deeper. Young people see a government pouring billions into prestige projects, stadiums for the Africa Cup of Nations and the 2030 World Cup, while classrooms crumble and hospitals fail. Their chant says it all. Stadiums are here, but where are the hospitals?
Young people are demanding schools and hospitals. What they're asking for isn't impossible. These are necessities. How can the authorities not understand this? Where's the government in all of this?
At first, the marches were peaceful, organized online through TikTok, Instagram, and Discord. But soon, tensions escalated. In response to police violence, cars were burned, stones were thrown, and in Oujda, a police vehicle struck protesters. Yet, security forces escalated the violence. They arrested dozens, including minors. Human rights groups accused the state of arbitrary detentions and excessive force. The protesters' demands are clear: better healthcare, quality education, jobs, accountability, and an end to corruption. The government has tried to respond. Hospital officials in Agadir were dismissed. Parliament promised debates on healthcare reform. Officials say they are listening, but many Moroccans doubt real change is coming, pointing to years of empty promises. This movement is, however, leaderless, decentralized, and driven largely by Morocco's youth. That makes it harder for political parties to co-opt but also to negotiate with. This isn't the first time Morocco has erupted in recent memory. The country has a history of protests, from the 2011 Arab Spring demonstrations to the Rif or Hirak movement in northern Morocco in 2016. Each wave carried the same themes: unemployment, inequality, corruption, and neglected public services. The tension between mega projects and basic social needs isn't new either. What makes these protests unique is that so many grievances, jobs, healthcare, education, dignity, are crystallizing in one moment.
We don't want football or anything else. If football had been good for us, we'd have had the World Cup long ago. We want help. Our parents are suffering.
The government promises reforms, but repression risks deepening the anger. If protests grow, they could echo or even surpass earlier movements. What is clear is that Morocco's Gen Z has found its voice, joining the Global South uprising.